Hi everyone. In the previous video, we have started the Next.js series, and inside that video, we have discussed about how to create the Next.js application and how we can be able to switch from one project, one route to another route. That is one from one page to another page. By default, this is the home page, and that will be loaded inside on the index page that is written inside the pages directory. And if you have to switch on another route, I have created the about page, and if you have to switch it on that, then we have to just slash about. So for more clarification, I have created a PDF file, and I'm just going to share about that, and we will discuss further about this in this after viewing this PDF file, right? So in this I have mentioned, basically this is called the file based routing. We are making the routes on the basis of files. We are just mentioning the name of the files, and on the basis of that file we can be able to switch from one route to another route. The file which is located inside the pages directory, that is the index file which is located inside the pages directory, that is basically taking as a root folder, a root file, that is which is being loaded on after loading the application, right? So in our case, while local host is loading, while our application is being loaded, that file is being loaded at first. Then after as we switch the routes, if you have mentioned that the slash about, then the about page will be opened, and if we have to create it just I am showing the VS Code that in the previous video we have mentioned that we have created a contact folder, and inside that folder we have created a index.js, and this basically show the message of this is our contact page. So similarly, inside the PDF file I have mentioned, inside that diagram I have mentioned that we have to create a product pages, and inside the products pages we have to load all the product details, and then after we have to search one of the product with a specific ID. For mentioning the specific ID, we need to create the page like this. Suppose we have to pass a variable inside the route, then in that case we have to mention that inside the rectangular bracket. Inside the rectangular bracket we have to mention about that particular parameter, and after mentioning that particular parameter we can be able to access that file, right? So this is all about the theory part. Now we will go to the VS Code and implement that, and then after we will see how the things are going on, right? So I'm just opening my VS Code again, and I have already created the product page and I have already created the index page, that is the default page which is here. Then after I have created a about page, and now I am going to create a products page. Products. This is basically a folder. Inside that folder I am creating a index.js. That will be loaded while we are going to mention the route, that is /products. So for this I am going to this is the product page, and here I am going to return and div, and here this is our product page. product page, right? And then after I'm exporting this file, export default product page, right? Now I'm going to my Chrome browser, and this is our about page, and this is the products page. Yes, now the product page has been loaded successfully. Now we need to create a product detail page where we can be able to access the product on the basis of their ID, right? So I am creating a pages that can be accessed through the after mentioning the variable. So I am here going to product detail page, product detail page, right? Here I am going to return and here the h1. This is our product detail page, and now I am going to export this file. Default product detail page, right? Now again I am going to our browser, going to the browser, and if I am mentioning here something, yes, product detail page has been loaded. Basically something is here, the ID of that product detail. If I am going to ID, that will be also fine. If I am going to type here 1, then it will be also fine. And if I am going to products, I am mentioning the products inside the route, then it will switch to the product page. And similarly, if I am going to the about page, then I am switched to the about page. And if I remove this all, then I will be to switch to the index page. But if I am mentioning here 1, then what will be happen? This is a 404 because inside the index folder there is no such types of route, so that we can be able to mention with the ID, we can be able to switch that on that. So due to which we cannot be able to do like this also. So this is all about how we can be switched from one route to another route, and basically this is the file based routing. On the basis of the files, we can be able to switch from one route to another. While in the React.js, we have to create the routes, and for mentioning the proper routing properly. So this is all about the file based routing. In the next video, we will link from one page to another page, so that on a click we do not have to mention the route here. Just on the click we can be able to switch from one route to another route. So in this video we can also do that, but the video will be longer. So in the next video we have covered that points. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like my video and subscribe the channel. And till now, goodbye, thank you, and goodbye.